Okay folks, this is a funny one. It's a bit ironic, but I found it at an op shop and I figured it would look nice as a demo piece. Sorry about the shaking, I just did a long demo. Sorry, I just tripped a little bit, lost my footing. Anyway, let's just get stuck into this demo. Okay, let's see what we have to demo with here. It is a bell of the Wells Cathedral, West Front Wells Cathedral. There is one thing funny about this bell, as you probably could hear. There is no donger. The donger's missing, or the whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it, but it's missing. So you have a silent bell. It's silent, which is a shame, but you know, you got to laugh. At least it's got a use here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a bell. Wells Cathedral. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it's not what we want. Colours look nice. Wells Cathedral. I'm going to put it up there like so. Yeah, that looks interesting. Colour looks good. Not quite what I'm after. Okay, we're going to just take that. I'm going to make that into something more interesting. I'll just get rid of this silly dongerless bell. I don't think it's called a donger. That sounds a bit silly. Donger. Sounds Aussie actually. Donger. Donger sounds like an Aussie word, like donger. But I don't think it's the correct terminology for a bell. It's probably called a ringer. It's a ringer. I think that's the word that would probably be used, is a ringer. A bell ringer. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. It's already starting to marble. Yeah. Donger. What sort of word is a donger for a bell? That's probably not the right, as I said, not terminology for it. But it's missing. I don't know whether it was removed on purpose or if it fell out. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like this part here. We're going to take that section and make it into something. So we're probably going to take it down there, just like so. Shouldn't be that hard actually. It should be an easy one, sort of. But yeah, missing ringer, a missing ringer from the bell. You just seems almost a joke, almost ironic, when a bell's missing its ringer, or donger. I think ringer is a better word than donger, to be honest, folks. I'm sure there's some people in this world, somewhere on the internet, who knows the terminology for a bell ringer. For the part that rings. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think we need to enlarge it further. I think it's too small, but we can get a good look at the shapes in that. That looks really nice, the colours. So we're just going to maybe use that as a guide, and we're just going to enlarge this a whole lot larger. Oh, we don't want that. I think we just call it a ringer, even though it's probably not the right term. I think it sounds like the right term, a ringer. So yeah, we just cut that bit off there, and we've just got a little bit there. I do think maybe we're going to enlarge it a bit further along the horizontal, and the vertical looks good. I do think. I like that little bit there, but it doesn't seem to go with the rest of the image, so we're just going to enlarge it on the horizontal a bit further. So we're going to make it 240. Yeah, folks, I am missing a lost partner who I'm hoping to marry if I can just get in touch. So I'm trying to get this video work of me in the photocopier up to the 6 o'clock news to find where my partner is, because I'm really missing him, and it really hurts to be away from him, and it really feels like a piece of me has been cut out, and I just can't find where he's gone. I don't know where he is, folks. I really don't. So I'm trying to get this to compete with the death, disease, disaster, destruction, house fires, shark attack, murder, car crashes, drive-by shootings, gangland war, drug busts. You know, you name it, these news channels really have it, and it's really frustrating trying to compete with all that shit. And you can't get more cheesy than a fucking shark attack. That's been going on probably even before television, folks. It's probably been going on since print media. Like the newspaper, I think, was a common place where a shark attack headline would be printed. And really, we don't need any more shark attacks, folks. That's getting a bit old. Cliche to the point of cheesiness. And cheesiness is not a flattering term, folks. So cheesy is not flattering, folks. But it's like that, and it's because they think it pulls the ratings. People are silly enough to still want to watch that sort of shit. That gets boring. You know, it's boring. You know, like fuck. Try something different. It's like, try this. This could be what you need, but no, they think it's not safe as a shark attack, for example. So they play shark attack over this. Fucking stupid. No, in my opinion, it's fucking getting boring and lame. And that's what the cheesiness, you know, fuck, I hate that. Cliche, that's the word. Cliche is a good word to describe what the news channels play on. All these old cliches. Anyway, that's come up looking a treat. I think now we can call this demo quits.